Welcome. This is a recording summary for the Blueprint for Safety that is currently underway. The Blueprint for Safety is developing a regional transportation safety action plan for the Capital Area Metropolitan Planning Organization, otherwise referred to as CAMPO. I am Kenneth Withrow, the CAMPO project manager leading this project with the consulting firm VHB and the North Carolina Department of Transportation. The summary will address crash data analysis, introduce concept for creating a culture of roadway safety, and explain our team's approach for public engagement. We hope this summary is a helpful introduction to the Blueprint for Safety. We look forward to working with you and other stakeholders throughout this process. For starters, the Capital Area Metropolitan Planning Organization is a federally mandated and funded transportation policymaking organization made up of representatives from local governments and governmental transportation authorities that conduct the 3C planning process. The 3C planning process means continuing, cooperative, and comprehensive. The focus of the plan will be on these counties as included within the CAMPO region. We are unfortunately used to seeing images or scenes like this where people were involved in a recent crash, perhaps even one that led to loss of life. In the counties included in the CAMPO region alone between 2019 and 2023, over 240,000 total crashes occurred on roadways. More than 4,000 of those crashes involved seriously injured drivers, passengers, pedestrians, and bicyclists. And more than 1,000 mothers, fathers, children, brothers, sisters, friends, and loved ones lost their lives due to a roadway crash. Safer roads and people provide opportunities for people to be physically active, be less dependent on driving for regional and local trips, increase local prosperity, and give people of all ages and abilities freedom to move safely in their community. These outcomes are not an accident. Saving lives and preventing tragic injuries are the result of careful planning for how we get around and by prioritizing safety for all people traveling on roadways, highways, and streets above other transportation interests. The United States Department of Transportation is actively promoting safety planning. USDOT released the National Roadway Safety Strategy, outlining the department's comprehensive approach to significantly reduce serious injuries and deaths on our nation's highways, roads, and streets. USDOT is also awarding agencies grants for developing comprehensive safety action plans and for implementing projects that work to achieve the goals of those safety plans. The North Carolina Department of Transportation's Traffic Safety Unit is responsible for overseeing Highway Safety Improvement Program and updates to the State Strategic Highway Safety Plan, which is largely resulting in engineering safety projects. The Governor's Highway Safety Program oversees updates and implementation of the Highway Safety Plan for complementary non-engineering strategies. CAMPO is responsible for developing many types of transportation plans at the local and regional level. CAMPO is currently updating their Metropolitan Transportation Plan, called MTP, now called the Destination 2025. And this is another key opportunity to address safety in the region. The goals for the Blueprint for Safety include these: achieve significant reduction in fatalities and serious injuries on the region's transportation system, inform other efforts such as long-range or metropolitan transportation plans, project prioritization and policy, increase awareness of transportation safety problems and risks, identify needs and recommended safety improvements of all types, including engineering, education, enforcement, and emergency response strategies, ensure consistency with Highway Safety Improvement Program and NCDOT funding programs, following a safe systems approach to invest in strategies that will have the greatest impact on traffic safety for the community. Let's talk about the safety planning process. The safety planning process begins by establishing partners, such as yourselves. The process does not end with a plan report, but will be reviewed and evaluated continuously to monitor progress and perform updates to data analysis and project recommendations. Our schedule has started by convening stakeholders and by beginning data analyses. We'll continue to explore regional safety trends and problems, review regional plans and policies, and develop the plans and overall goals and strategies. Public engagement will occur throughout the process, working with local governments, developing their own safety plans, and meeting with technical stakeholders in each of the 6 counties included in the Campo region. We're working to develop a draft plan by mid-2025 and adoption by the fall of 2025. Campo is the lead agency for the Blueprint for Safety project, and NCDOT is a partner for data, technical advice, and implementation. Local leaders and staff are at the forefront of influencing traffic safety. We will meet with local officials, transportation planners, and traffic engineers to discuss specific opportunities for improving safety, such as implementing safety projects. This is a multidisciplinary effort. We'll reach out to each and every one of the groups as shown that are included in the technical advisory teams for input and learning. The people who live and work for our region are vitally important to the planning process. We will focus outreach and engagement efforts on people who are most vulnerable to severe traffic crashes, as well as organizations such as major employers who can influence regional travel, and representatives of communities who are historically underserved in traffic safety. Everyone is involved in the safety planning process. We all share responsibility in safe transportation, whether we're walking, biking, or driving. All disciplines and agencies have responsibility in safety transportation, whether we're engineers, planners, educators, first responders, elected leaders, employers, or enforcement agencies. Because people travel roads across the region, it is important for Campo to create this framework with all local governments and other safety partners using data-driven methods and sincere public engagement. Members of the Capital Area NPO, NCDOT, the consultant team members with VHB, and local planners will be participating in events throughout the summer to showcase the materials associated with the Blueprint for Safety. If there are specific events you desire the team to participate in, please let us know. Thank you so much. We look forward to hearing from you about how we can improve safety in your community.